Hi, I'm Dawn Watson, and this is Right Now on the East End. Today is Thursday, October 15th, and boy, oh boy, has time flown. We're almost into fall. We're also, of course, less than 3 weeks now away from our big day to vote. So that's very exciting. I hope everyone out there is going to actually do their civic duty and vote. For those of you who are still interested in learning more about our local races, I've got some good news because the League of Women Voters is going to host a Zoom event, which is going to be a back and forth between the people who are running for New York Congress and for New York State Senate. So on Monday at 7 p.m., challengers Lee Zeldin of the Republican Party and Nancy Goroff of the Democrat Party are going to square off in a talk to discuss why they should be get your vote for Congress, and looking to fill Ken LaValle's seat in the New York State Senate. We have Laura Ahern and Anthony Palumbo, who are going to go head to head in a debate as well. So that event is going to be live streaming, and it's also going to be streamed on demand after the event. And I know that LTV is going to be streaming it after as well. So tune in, make sure that you are as prepared as possible for that. Also, on a national level, of course, and of course you can vote early for anything at this point, but on a national level, we can vote early anytime from Saturday, October 24th through Sunday, November 1st. Mail-in ballots, I think, are still available, but I don't know about you, but I think we're getting a little too close. So you can early vote in East Hampton by going to Windmill Village in East Hampton. That is Community Room 2. And if you are in Southampton watching, you can early vote at Stony Brook, Southampton in the gymnasium. So again, you can vote anytime from October 24th through November 1st. And the regular national vote day, of course, has not changed, and that is Tuesday, November 3rd. I will be standing in line, masked, socially distanced, and ready to cast my vote. I hope you are too. Lastly, we got a very short amount of news this week, but it's important news, I guess. So we have to make sure that we get it all out there as quickly as possible. We do have a kind of a break in that whole July chain smokers drive-in concert event that has come under a lot of flack, both here locally and nationally. So it turns out that this week, the organizers for that event, which was held in July, were fined $20,000 by the state of New York. So that is the In the Know Experiences, who were the event organizers, were fined $20,000 for violating social distancing rules. They exceeded the amount of guests that were supposed to be available to come. I think there was more than 2,150 people at the event, and many people were not socially distancing or wearing masks. Another big part of this, the piece that's fallen out, is that Southampton Town is no longer able to hold organized group gatherings without the approval of the governor. So that's big news. Hopefully we will all kind of get along in the rest of this pandemic as we go. And again, I know I say this every single week that I'm on: socially distanced, masked events, and just, be safe. That's it for this week. I've got a really great guest coming up, though. It's Lauren Piccirillo. She is the inventor and founder of Baby Soothe, and I'm really, really happy to have her here with me today. Hi, I'm Dawn Watson, and this is Right Now on the East End. I'm here today with my guest, Lauren Piccirillo, who is the founder and inventor of Baby Soothe. It is a product that is pretty much revolutionizing, I think, motherhood and soothing babies. So welcome, Lauren.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I feel
thanks
honored.
for coming.
I feel honored.
Yes. So Lauren is a Sag Harbor resident, part-time. And she has been developing this for 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. So can you hold up your product?
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about it a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So Baby Soothe, massager and band. And you are working with Tranquilo on this?
That's right.
Yes? Okay.
Yes. Baby Brezza Tranquilo.
Okay. And I found out recently from you that the product is now in CVS stores.
Yes, select CVS stores, actually locally, Southampton CVS,
Yes.
which I'm super proud of. We even have, it's pediatrician endorsed. So Dr. Jen Trachtenberg, who is a Southampton doctor, has endorsed it as well. So I'm very, very proud of that.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big deal.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So I want to talk about how you came up with this idea. So you're the mother of two.
Yes.
Yes, you have a fifth grader and a third grader?
And a second grader.
Second grader, okay. So tell me how you decided that you needed to come up, what was the impetus for coming up with this invention?
Sure, it's a great question. I became a new mom. I was sleep deprived and stressed out. As much as it's the most wonderful thing in the world to become a mother, it's also scary, and then you hear your child crying. And so, I was desperate to soothe my son naturally. And so I would just massage with my fingertips his stomach and his back at nighttime. I didn't want to give him any medications. He was very colicky, very fussy. And just from my touch, I could sense that he would instantly calm down, which was a blessing. I said, this is amazing. And that was sort of the aha moment, because I said, oh my gosh, this would be fantastic if I could replicate this throughout the day. So as you know, we're, busy women on the go, trying to, multitask, achieve, and do a million things at once perfectly and efficiently. So I'm like, this would be fantastic for new parents. And that was the idea. And then, it sort of snowballed. I had pitched the concept to an engineer by the name of Ken Whelan, and he had helped me to sort of transform the idea into something that would become viable and a product that everyone could use.
And here you know. So 10 years later, this is a long time, because you have to develop. I'm
Such
assuming
a
you
long
looked at you wanted to be in charge of the way it looked, and you wanted to, all of these kinds of things that you don't really think about when you're using a product, but you have to do when you are developing a product.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was super important to create this product that parents, mothers could be proud of, that it was aesthetically beautiful. I felt at the time that many products were created thinking about the end user and the consumer. And so for me, not just the functionality, it was obviously imperative for the functionality to be optimal and perfect and, effective yet soft on the baby and safe. I wanted it to be beautiful. I wanted it to be something that mothers and fathers could be proud of. I know as a parent that I take pride in the products that I use for my children. So that was incredibly important to achieve that goal. So I think we nailed it. The fingers really came out beautiful, and I'm a yogi at heart.
I was going to say, it looks very yin and yang, the design of the little massagers.
Yes. That's
cool.
the look we were going for.
Okay.
So yeah, it really came out beautiful, I must say. I was very proud of the end product.
So you put this on either the baby's tummy or on their back, right? Is that how that works? And that soothes them because of the kind of the vibration and the kneading?
That's right. So really, it depends. Intuitively, parents know where their child likes to be massaged or held. For myself, for my son, he loved the belly. So we would always put it on his belly. But every child is different. For one child, it might be their stomach. For another child, it might just be their back. So it really depends.
And tranquilo, of course, as we know, means restful or not sleepy in Spanish, right? Is that?
It's rest, calm. Well, this was actually perfect timing, because I had licensed Baby Soothe to Baby Brezza. They are the most innovative company when it comes to products that help, with feeding, with sleep. Incredibly innovative, unique products for new parents. And their mission is to help mothers to save time throughout the day and eradicate stress, eliminate that stress that, parents are always preparing and going. And so for me, it was a perfect partnership. And they launched their sister brand, Tranquilo, when we had launched Baby Soothe. So it was perfect timing.
Nice.
Dedicated to sleeping and soothing solutions for parents. So
for babies, and then obviously it follows to parents, right?
Yes. Yeah, and parents use it as well, which is great. Because
maybe you could put it like I have a tendonitis. Maybe I could put it here and see if that works.
No, we get people that say, "Oh my gosh, this has helped with my insomnia. It's helped. The fingers help me to to meditate, to unwind." So it's a beautiful thing. It turns from just a product solely dedicated to helping children to helping so many different people.
That's interesting. Well, I have to. Oh, you're going to kill me for saying this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
No.
So when I first heard of the product, I immediately went to that Sex and the City episode. Do you know what I'm talking about with Kim Cattrall?
I love Sex and the City.
Oh my God! And I was like a different kind of massager. But I thought, well, there must be something to that.
Listen,
right?
There you go. I mean, it could be several different ways.
Just
Suit
put it
yourself.
Well, she put her own massager in with the baby. So that's what I was wondering. I was like, I can't really ask Lauren if that's how she came up with it. But I'm wondering if you saw that episode and if it was, did that come before or after you invented the Baby Soothe? Do you remember?
Before.
It was before. Okay.
It was before.
So I had no idea that babies until that time when I saw that episode that babies actually liked that kind of like, and with her it was more of a vibration, like a rumbling thing.
Yes.
But this is a little bit more gentle, it seems. But I had no idea that babies liked that.
Well, that I obviously I didn't either until I became a new mom, and just seeing how touch was so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes as parents, we're just so busy with going and doing and achieving and just, being on the go all the time that we don't realize little simple things are so effective.
Right.
Just touching your child, holding your
Right.
child. I am a huge proponent of, holistic healing, massage. So for me, it was beautiful to see how it works so beautifully and so seamlessly. So, and also I felt as a new parent that there really was no product or brand dedicated to naturally soothing children. So it really helped to create a mission for myself to create this product, but also a brand. And I'm still kind of, working on new ideas and things that I want to launch eventually.
Well, now you have the in. I mean, you're in CVS, you're in Walmart, or not Walmart, Walgreens also. Is that right?
We
And
were
Amazon?
in Walmart. Now we're Amazon and CVS, select CVS stores, and we're also working on some other pretty big retailers.
Nice.
So I'll keep you in the loop.
In the loop. And you also have your own site, so you can go directly to your site, correct, and purchase the Baby Soothe massager.
TranquilloBaby.com,
Perfect.
yes.
Okay, great. And so I know from some back and forth that we had previously, you have some pretty big public advocates for your brand as well. I think maybe there's a Real Housewife that likes this. Is that right?
Yeah, well, we've had a number of celebrities who have truly been extremely supportive because of I was on Indiegogo years ago before licensing my product because I wanted to manufacture it on my own. And then after realizing that I really wanted to put all of my passion, all of my energy into inventing and product development and marketing because that's really my strength.
That's your background.
That's my
right?
background. Yeah. I worked at Scholastic for a number of years, leading, the marketing efforts over there, online marketing. So I've always loved being in the baby space, and I've always loved marketing. I said, licensing is perfect. And so once I decided to license it, prior to licensing it, I was trying to build the buzz.
Right, you're reaching out to everyone you know.
Reaching out.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've had, a number of people. I guess I could say some of the people. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know. Spill the tea.
Rosie Pope, who has been she's a friend, a mentor. She was pregnant in heels. She's a huge, celebrity in the baby space. She was a mentor. She was fantastic. I met Bethany Frankel a number of years ago, just, basically telling her, oh my gosh, you've been such a mentor, and really just trying to emulate what, sort of.
Well, yeah, she created an entire industry. We just drove past her house on the way here, pretty much.
She is just, really was such a mentor, and I met her a couple of times, throughout the years. And just so supportive and has, paved the way for us mom entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I love the term I read when I was doing some research, mompreneur.
Mompreneur.
It's so great. And I know this from doing other kinds of work. Like if you get the mom groups on your side, like there's no stopping you. So I think that's been very instrumental to you as well. Right?
The mom groups are instrumental in really, touching your consumer. I mean, for us, it's moms. And I just, I connect with them through these groups. The groups are fantastic.
Yeah.
Audrey Fuente, she's my girl. She's another one. I must mention her.
Good job.
Love you, Audrey. Love you. But it's been wonderful to experience, having these wonderful women that I've been surrounded by throughout the years. Everyone has different experiences in their journey, but with this venture, I must say I've really met some amazing, incredible women who have really helped to uplift me, because it's a very long, arduous process to create something and then for it to take 10 years plus.
I mean, your kids are no longer babies, clearly.
My son has a mustache. I'm like, when did this happen? Like, what's going on?
Right.
It's crazy to me. But
well, maybe you can save that for the grandkids. Just keep hold of it.
And they are my inspiration.
I love that. I love that. I saw photos of you guys at Long Beach about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, that's
love
our
that.
happy place.
Yeah, I know, mine too. I love it there.
Awesome.
I was just there last week, and there were parasailing, which was so fun.
I love it there.
It's so great. It's so great. I want to talk one more thing. I know you just did a class where you were actually teaching mompreneurs how to market their products. So has this kind of morphed into a whole other kind of part of your career for you?
I'm so happy you asked. That's a great question. I've started to dabble in the teaching. I also taught my son's class, fifth graders, who I have to say were so astute and just knowledgeable about the whole process of inventing a product. I guess these kids, they were prepared. They were asking me some pretty difficult questions.
Good for them.
I was like, they were badass.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
That's amazing.
How much money did you make? How much revenue versus, how much did you put into it? It was awesome.
Good for them.
Yes, I definitely feel that, that is something that I want to get into more, mentoring, but also consulting, teaching. I want to pay it forward. And because I love helping people, and I love this whole process, and I feel like I've learned so much.
Yeah.
Definitely consulting is kind of part of inventing, product development, part of the whole, the big picture.
That's it.
So
what do you think is I'm guessing one of the biggest things that helped launch you was the Dr. Oz show, because the product was featured on Dr. Oz. It's been featured on Good Morning America.
Yes.
And obviously here also right now on the East End with Dawn Watson at LTV. Amazing. Right? So, but that's got to help a lot, just having that exposure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And, what's great is that once you get one thing, as you know, then it sort of, it leads to another and another, and it's sort of like a snowball effect. So I was very lucky to have been selected to be on these shows and on these segments. Dr. Oz was great. They actually brought me on last year for the second time to sort of show, okay, this is where they are now. And they wanted to highlight me because I just had launched at Walmart. And it was great. There was no other way to describe it. It was pretty amazing. So I feel very lucky because, it's taken a long time, but I just have so much gratitude for, the people that have helped me to get to where I am now. So it's great. And I hope I can inspire women to feel empowered no matter what stage they are in their lives. I mean, we're going through this crazy pandemic right now. Yeah. But, through this, good does come out of it. And I feel, happy that at least my product's been helping people along the way. And if I can also inspire other women to do something, finally pursue their dreams, no matter what's happening, just do it. Life is short. Don't wait another day. Just, make it happen. So that's important.
Well, solidarity, sister. And we are here with future empire builder, Lauren Piccirillo, and thank you so much for coming today. I'm
Thank
so
you.
thrilled, and thanks for sharing this amazing new product that you've come up with, and I can't wait to see more.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Sure thing. Take care.
Thank you.